both the quantity and the quality of my matches has like increased like crazy, to be honest. And I don't really have to put in a lot of effort to text. Like a lot of times they text me first, and when I do text, a lot of the times they're also like super responsive. Um, so yeah, it has definitely changed. And
That's
a lot of them are also down to meet up. So will this really work? Will it be worth my money? Like it will definitely work. That's for one. It will definitely be worth your money just because of like the amount of time you save, like insane amounts of time. Like figuring this out yourself, it would like I don't know how long it would take, like, and you probably just give up on the way.
so yeah. Let's start by telling us your name and where you're from.
My name is Ruben, and I'm from Stockholm, Sweden.
Awesome. And what was your problem before you bought Infinite Matches?
Basically, I couldn't manage to get on any dates from Tinder. Um, my pictures were kind of low quality. They didn't really show my personality in a good way, and they weren't like the best angles of me. They weren't the best looking. So, like, no matter how much time I spent on texting or whatever, I couldn't really manage to meet up basically any girls from Tinder, but especially not the girls that I was really interested in matching with and meeting up with.
Hmm. So was it that you weren't even matching with those girls before, or you feel like they weren't talking to you because your picture is bad?
I feel like most like I were matching with some of them, but like very few. And the ones I did match with, like they pretty much didn't respond. So yeah,
And has that changed for you now?
yeah, for sure. Like both the quantity and the quality of my matches has like increased like crazy, to be honest. And I don't really have to put in a lot of effort to text. Like a lot of times they text me first, and when I do text, a lot of the times they're also like super responsive. Um, so yeah, it has definitely changed. And
That's
a lot of them are also down to meet up. So.
yeah, cool. I haven't actually asked you how many have you been going on many dates or
I've actually only been on two, but I mean, I've been super busy. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I could probably have gone on a lot more. But yeah, I've been on two so far. Uh, both went pretty well. So so yeah,
awesome, man.
uh, and I have like many other ones that are like on the way, so to speak, like in the planning phase.
Yeah, yeah. Because we only finished up your profile a couple weeks ago. So
Yeah, yeah.
cool. So, in a sentence or two, what would you say to another single entrepreneur about Infinite Matches and what it's done for you?
So, I would say basically it's a huge time saver, since you don't basically Carl helps you and does all the work for you, so you don't have to think about all of this stuff yourself. Um, After you have the pictures, it's pretty much like you just go into the app like maybe an hour a day, swipe a bit, text a bit, set up dates, and then you have like your date scheduled. You don't have to think about like cold approaching, like going out to clubs to meet girls or anything like that. I mean, you can still do, but this basically allows you to get on like I would say at least a date a week, um, just like from Tinder. So yeah.
Awesome, man. Good to hear. Love that. Do you enjoy our coaching service?
Yeah, I felt like it was really uh, Carl really went like the extra mile, like helped me with like any question I had. He really tried to help me with, and I actually got like a lot better results than I expected before. I mean, I expected high results, but I got a lot better results, so I'm really happy with that.
Awesome, man. That's so good to hear. So would you recommend this coaching service to another, excuse me, single entrepreneur? And if yes, why?
Yes, I would. Um, I would recommend it because it just saves so much time basically. So if you want to have like a nice dating life and at the same time be like a busy entrepreneur, then I feel like it's a must to have a good Tinder profile, and Carl will definitely help you with that to make like the optimal Tinder profile for you.
Mm,
So yeah.
awesome. Do you have any other benefits you want to mention about infinite matches or anything else you want to add?
Yeah, actually, I've had a few other benefits from it. Like for example, I feel like my style has become a lot better. Um, I'm more like aware of my style. I mean, I was already interested in style. I thought I actually felt like before I was like I had pretty good style and whatever, but now I'm starting to realize that I kind of didn't, and I feel like I have a lot better style now. And I actually got like people have recognized like my friends, other girls, so have noticed. So yeah,
Nice.
that's a huge benefit.
They're giving you
Um,
compliments or little
yeah,
comments
yeah,
or
like I got a lot of compliments, both from guys and girls, um, on my style recently. Like, so yeah, that's cool. Um, and what else? Also, like just I feel like you get more of like an abundance mindset when you know that you can just like open your phone and you have like 20, 30 unread messages from like different girls that want to meet you. So it's like, so it's like a girl rejects you, whatever. You're like, you don't really care. So you get
100%.
another kind of confidence from that. I feel
Yeah,
like.
that's a cool, man. I love that. Okay, so last question for you. Well, two questions. What surprised you the most or made you the happiest about Infinite Matches coaching?
Um, uh, I guess what surprised me the most was just um, like the work that went into like the photo shoot, like just making sure the style was on point, like making sure that the photos displayed my personality in a good way, um, and just also on the day of the photo shoot, like doing exercises in the beginning to make sure like you relaxed and just basically doing everything for you, so you don't have to be like I don't know how to pose, but I got the help for doing that, so that on the pictures it looks like I kind of know how to pose. um, yeah, so that made me really happy. And just like the overall quality of the photos and how well it worked. Like I wasn't sure like how well it's gonna work, but it really did work. So I was
Yeah,
like, in a way, I was kind of like that was what I was hoping for, but in a way, I was like kind of surprised, like, oh, this really works. I was like, what?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's always that, you always have that question to yourself, at least like me as well, when I start off as well, like, is this really going to work for me? You know, like, I
yeah,
can see the
exactly.
photos are going to be better. We can upgrade the style, but like, what are the results going to be like?
Mm, exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and I also want to mention like, yeah, like even when I was starting to getting a lot of matches and a lot of replies, and I was just like I still had doubts. I was like, oh, maybe they're just like catfishes. But I've been on 2 dates now, and like the quality of girls, they're like really nice, like like really really top tier.
Yeah.
So yeah,
There are quality girls on Tinder.
yeah, and I think that was what I was kind of surprised, like that like girls that are like that top quality are actually willing to meet you off of Tinder. I didn't actually think that was possible.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Cool. Well, any last things you want to say?
Um, mm, I guess I would just like really recommend that anybody who's like wanting to improve their dating life, and if they're like still kind of on the fence, like, oh, will this really work? Will it be worth my money? Like, it will definitely work. That's for one. It will definitely be worth your money just because of like the amount of time you save, like insane amounts of time. Like figuring this out yourself, it would like I don't know how long it would take, like, and you probably just give up on the way. And I mean, the other way is like if you could get these kinds of girls from cold approach and stuff like that, which of course you can, but it that takes like a lot of dedication, and like you have to go out probably like several nights a week. Like I've been doing that also, and it's like it takes a huge amount of time, and it's like hard to get. Like especially if you want to get these kinds of results, it would take like a long time. So yeah, that's what I would say.
What are we talking about there? Like the amount of time it takes to get those skills, or the amount of time when you have those
I would
skills
say
to
like
talk to the
like
girl?
both to get the skills. That's one thing. But even say if you had like those skills, top tier skills, um, I mean it still takes time. Like one pull, like if you're gonna pull a girl from the club, it could take like I mean it could take like the whole night, like 5-6 hours, even if you're good. Um, that's like one girl, and then maybe it doesn't even work out on that night, and then you have to meet her up later. Or you could just like message her a bit on Tinder, and you would still get like that one same date. Because I actually had like a recent experience where because the last week I met one Tinder date, and then I met a girl that I actually got her number from Cold Approach doing night game, and it was like kind of similar tier of girl. So one girl, I just basically I swiped on her, I messaged her a bit on Tinder, like planned a bit. Maybe it took me like 15 minutes to get on a date with her. The other girl, basically I talked to like the entire night. I had to like summon up the courage to go talk to her. I had to like call her and stuff. I mean, like it was like probably several hours of investment. Um, and I've also like it also had taken like a lot of time for me to actually gather the skills to do this. Like before, I couldn't even do this, so that's also something to take into account if you don't have those skills.
So you mean you went out at night or in the day, you talked to this girl, and then you got her number, so you still weren't out with her. You still had to call her and message her to get on.
Yeah. And actually, it was harder for some reason, even though I met her like in real life. It actually took more work to meet. I mean, all girls vary, I guess, but like it actually took more work to meet this girl than the girl of Tinder who I like never met, and I didn't even call the girl from Tinder, so it's like kind of weird.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah. Cool, man. Thanks so much.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool.